Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning one more time, and welcome to Island TV right here on Win Media SKN. With your faves, Kevin and Azem featuring Jade, Gwen Johnson.
Yes. I like that. See all the extra stuff with it. Good morning. See all the extra stuff with us do?
But I was wondering what going on with you, because you give me this look like you're about to tell me a secret, like.
No.
I was
I'm gonna
like,
tell
oh.
you. Got it.
Oh.
Yeah, man. I don't tell you hindering the process.
I might leave out the croissant food, but the rest of it is.
That's fine. Matters to it makes me feel like, makes them think that I could cook, even though I can, because you could attest to
Oh,
it.
no, Jade could cook. Jade could cook.
So yeah, you're just leaving the good parts.
Oh, okay. That's what we're doing. At least for the rest of the year. And hopefully you get the car.
See?
Yeah.
Now you got to do it until my birthday.
What? Come
yeah,
on.
as we got time period to work with here. Come on, work with me, man.
But suppose the person listening actually likes a little crassness and crudeness.
Well, the boy know they know. As in, I'm pretty sure they listen to the show.
It might be a new listener. It might be a new listener.
We'll find out after.
Okay.
Between me and them.
Oh.
You see?
Okay.
You get it.
But guys, it's December 14th. We are pretty much halfway through the.
Mother's boy.
We're easy, sir. Easy, sir.
As in December just.
The year almost done.
No, man. December ain't come to play.
The year almost done, and
I feel like December started yesterday.
December started yesterday.
Yeah, this is strange.
Yeah.
You don't feel like December just started?
Yeah.
So how come we on the 14th? All the other months was taking the time. December just come to go? Nah, I don't like it.
Yeah. That's how it is, Jade.
Wow,
that's how it is.
that's crazy.
As a matter of fact, I don't really reckon. You know what happened to me? I just get into work mode like late November.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I pretty much work through December. So it's like,
Yeah.
it don't even feel like, oh, it's December. You get the small break on Christmas Day because, well, things just be Christmassy.
Well, this year you got a little more than a small break.
No.
What do you mean?
Well, kind of.
Yeah, because remember December, well, Christmas falls on a, what, Saturday?
On Saturday, right?
Yeah, and then Sunday can't be counted as a holiday, thank the Lord. So, that's a holiday technically, and then you have Monday, which is a holiday again.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, though. That's the thing about making it weird. Because usually Sunday, like Christmas Day, you get Christmas vibe, but you don't really get Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So usually by the time I finish eating with my family and we do gift exchange, it's time to go set up for whatever happening on the 26th. So this year is like Bubble Juve, which we're going to talk about.
27th.
Right. So you think we ain't gonna got technical checks on the 26th?
Oh, you know.
But it still ain't as bad. It's still ain't as bad.
Yeah, like you have to go around to all the band houses and do a kind of story. It's just, you gotta go up to Flow Ground. It's what?
Flow Grounds is where
Yeah.
I heard. Yeah.
I heard.
That's what they're looking at, yeah.
But before we jump into any conversation, the usual. I'm trying to give y'all the rundowns early, so y'all in tune to what we're talking about, and y'all don't sidetrack, because I know y'all extra. So let me just pull up our little document here. We didn't read the COVID report yesterday, but anyway.
There was one, cause I feel like they skip a couple of days, yeah.
For sure?
Maybe
it's us.
No, I went looking like once a couple of times. I was like, wait, let me go check. At least by the time we came to the show, it wasn't ready.
Oh, okay, well, maybe it's that then. But yeah, so we're talking about Bubble Juve, because the Carnival Committee had a little press conference yesterday.
Interesting.
Something is being eliminated in Nevis. Vibes. I think we talked about this one some months back, but the former education minister.
You never mentioned that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good things are happening for him. I don't know if it's for everybody else, but good things are happening for him.
For him.
And then something was found on a boat in Grenada that is quite interesting.
Concerning.
Yeah. And then a big payout happened to some people who were abused. Yeah. Well, let me give you all your COVID report before we get any further, because I feel like...
things happening in the world,
Listen, a tsunami happened this morning. Not a tsunami. A 7.8 earthquake happened this morning. Well,
we didn't even get to talk about the tornadoes yesterday.
yeah.
That
I think the world... Anyway.
the world been ending since it started. Like, so really and truly, we just in a constant state of ending.
Oh, my God. So, your COVID report as of Monday 13th, we have 0 confirmed cases in the last 24 hours. Good things. Which brings our active case... Wait, sorry. Let me give you all the total number of cases before I give you all the active cases, which is the best part about this. So this brings our total number of cases to 2,796. We have just 8 active cases as allegedly.
Yeah, that we know of. Yeah.
Yeah.
That have been reported. Yeah.
Yes. On the path to 0. Love it.
On the path to 0. Maybe that's a graphic that I need to do. Count down to 0.
They're going to do it. Watch it come. Watch it come now. You got me.
You know what the problem is?
What?
Maybe it's 0, then what?
Nothing. What do you mean?
Nothing. It's not going to be absolutely nothing, okay, Jade? It's going to be absolutely nothing, okay?
You move like anything changes to anyway. Anywho. But, yeah, the world look like ending as a mingle like you.
Watch.
I mean, as you say, it's been ending since...
It's been ending since the start. But the thing about it is, like, I think we mentioned it yesterday, but the tornado things, right? Like, tornadoes just scare me. I remember one time, I think I said it on the show before, I was driving out of state, and I look to the left and see a tornado in Jade. Like over in a cornfield. Jade.
I know you wanted to just pass out at it.
I just started to scream.
Why? That's the best thing you could do in this situation. You scream and drive. What else you could do?
People don't understand because these things unpredictable.
Ain't like a hurricane where you're not coming in, you know?
Yeah, and this is the thing. All you're gonna know is there are conditions. So they'll just give you a warning, like there are conditions for possible formation of tornadoes.
Yeah, things looking a little iffy in the ear.
And then you get like this, you get like your cell phone start going off because they got everybody's number. And they're sending out like, oh, you're in this area. Perhaps you might want to find like a stairwell or like a basement or something.
You know what was my first experience? I've never experienced a tornado in real life, but you know what was my first like digital experience? There was this movie, right? Called America something.
Not Twister.
Is Twister?
Twister was the one where the cow was flying. Remember you had a movie where the cow was flying in the air? Okay.
It was this girl, right? She lost her family to a tornado and she decided that she want
to track them?
Well, I mean, if she was trying to track them, I think she was trying to just figure out like what really going on. But she had a child in Walmart. I remember all kind of parts of this movie. I remember what the movie name, but I know she had a child in Walmart. She named the child America. And
this is such like
I was like 8, and this movie had me hooked by it. Like the premise of the movie is literal that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like you could just tell from everything.
Because I figured Walmart and so, you know, if Walmart in it, But the tornado just was going with the family. Like it rolled over the family house. Everybody made it down into this like cellar thing, but the father had to be holding the doors, and then the tornado. So, you know, the tornado don't care about them things.
Yeah, tornado suck out he.
Yeah, bye. He and the door them. Everybody gone. But that they had me traumatized.
Yeah.
As a bigger like you, that had me traumatized.
You ever see water spouts?
Yes. So imagine that on land. I'm matter of fact, I don't want to imagine. There's a certain reason that I'm very happy that we don't. What is? One music festival coming back? What are you saying? Friday, Saturday. What is it? Hold on, is me carried?
Come on, we can't overdo it, Jade. Can't overdo it.
So they took off of there?
Can't overdo it. We got ease back into it, Jade.
So they took off of there? Because it says Friday, Saturday.
They probably have things on this Thursday.
Oh. No, I understand, but you know. Still. Well, it looks like Music Festival has been cut down to 2 days, the 24th and the 25th of June 2022.
Breaking news right here on Island T.
You know, yeah man, you know. Hopefully, We could have like some kind of regular.
Maybe we
Yes.
can have parties like that.
Well, you know, government-owned institutions, government-owned
Yeah,
events.
they do what they want.
Yeah, yeah.
They do what they want.
And if you think everybody gonna have to be vaccinated to go music fest?
In a bubble, bubble, bubble.
So that's a yeah? Oh, well.
Actually, if by this time next year we're still on this vaccination only thing to do things, then by it's pretty much over for the human race.
Yeah, man, because, like, how we still here?
It's pretty much over for the human race
Like,
at that
why we
point.
still here? How we could still be here? Anyway, we're gonna cross that bridge when we get there. I made don't cuss yet.
Humans could live in a bubble, bubble, bubble.
Remember that movie Bubble Boy?
No. Oh, Bubble Boy. Bubble Boy. I thought the movie was named Bubble and you was the same boy afterwards.
No.
Bubble. Yeah, remember?
Is that what happening here?
No.
Should we all get bubble suits?
Hey, again, speaking of bubble suits, you saw Chris Moonlight suit, though, right?
Which one?
The bubble suit.
No, I see all the rest. So yeah, show me that one.
What?
Let me go look at the Carnival. Look at the Carnival page.
Jade.
Oh, you bring
Okay.
it up on YouTube?
Yeah.
Let me see that one for sure.
God, Jade. Okay, so basically, right?
Sorry. I'm not laughing at me, you know.
No, basically, Chris
Oh, why is
Moonlight.
it like this?
Chris Moonlight hosting. I think it would have been the
Man got a bubble suit.
yeah, the man was
So then-
hosting. He was hosting the tent.
Which one? Yeah, mean the.
No. This is from the tent. So I'll go back to show you which one it is.
Oh, is that old bubble suit? Oh, come mess it up.
No. Well, ain't all. Like it was the second. I think it might have been the second tent. It might have been the second tent or the third tent. Maybe the third tent.
I just
And-
want the bubble suit. I just
yeah.
want the bubble suit.
Calypso tent 2. Calypso tent 3.
Oh my god, this man funny.
Bye. The man.
That man is hilarious, boy.
Okay, I can tell you which one it is. So yeah.
Hey, get you off. You're laughing it.
Wait a minute if I laugh. I couldn't believe what the man was wearing.
Why?
Because the man with lit. Me ain't gonna spoil it for you.
No, show me, yeah.
Me ain't
You
gonna-
gotta go forward. This is all commercials and story that me want to see.
Okay, no, in this one, I see who the host be.
Okay.
That man was Monarch hosting.
Monarchy had a suit sensor.
Monarch had on some jiggy. Yep, there we go.
That's Sivan one? Is that Sivan one?
Nope. Something else. You're close. Bring it up full screen for Jay to see, guys.
Why he went up because I was going to talk about people and
Bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. Look, I think this is so creative.
It is.
No, the only thing.
Posted this glow
I
and all this,
think it was what his name is, Jeffrey.
Hanley?
No.
Oh, can you go to them?
Our teacher, yeah. Our teacher at Basta High. Yeah, what
So
could I
you're
find him?
snapping at me like I just use one and then
Everybody know him. Everybody know him, Jade.
Watch out! Oh, man, I hit up the instruments.
What? By roll and play everything, steel and everything.
didn't know
Keyboard, bass, everything.
That's fine.
Yeah, but them like
I want this. This suit, you know how that is hung up the carnival.
costumes.
hang
Yes,
up
yes.
this one.
This one. And that's it. Okay.
This one needs to go up.
We're going on a quick tangent here.
Quick, let's go.
Chris Moonlight is a national treasure.
Duh. I thought I said going on a tangent.
No, tangent just mean like it wasn't really what we're
You're
planned
just
for.
spitting facts.
Chris Moonlight is a national treasure, right?
That bubble suit.
And we need to understand this. Like, yeah, sometimes they get people uncomfortable and thing, but that's part of it.
Which
This
okay?
discomfort is part of what makes it work.
Which one of our national treasures don't make people uncomfortable? Think about all of them. Think about the ones that are here, the ones that have passed. All of them.
Charlie Monkey.
Reggie.
Hmm. Ah, yeah.
That's just
Reggie's another one.
literally. This
What-
is just how they are.
And what you see what Jade's saying about the suits? We needed to have one of Reggie suits in a museum somewhere.
The man had classic suits.
Classics.
Man, we just sleep on too many things, you know.
We needed to have one of Calypso Reggie suits in a museum somewhere. Where's the cultural museum?
Ain't no more than that.
No, that's the national. That's the
yeah,
national
the
museum,
National
and
Museum, yeah.
then I got more
Where's the
books
cultural
than anything
museum?
else. We don't have one, Jade. It doesn't exist. Maybe we need. Where's Jonel by?
Listening.
Jeppy.
Morning.
What is calling?
Hopefully, Jonel.
Hopefully Chris Moonlight. Good morning. Good morning, caller. Yeah, you're live on LNT. What's Call back.
You're the weird to me, You're the weird.
The person in there. It's
Okay.
quiet. It's quiet. But call up
Yeah.
whoever that was calling just now, call back.
I agree. Like they really need to put some of these suits and other things in a museum. Because
Yeah, for sure. But the caller may be back.
Okay.
Good morning, caller, live on LNT. What's up?
Morning. We need to treasure him.
Yes.
We need to treasure him. I laugh. I I don't know what to do. From the top, from the head down to the toe. Oh my God, he was lovely. We need to cherish him.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank you so much.
That is a fact, boy.
I called out to him last night. He just like, yo, I ain't gonna be here.
As in me for it, me, you know.
What?
I wasn't sure what you mean for like a quick second. You say I called out to him last night, so I didn't watch you like.
Oh, Reggie?
That's why I watch you like. What you
No.
being Fred?
No. Chris, what you say his name is? Chris
You gotta be more
Chris-
specific.
Chris Benedict, Nathaniel, Ichabod, George Washington, Jesus, Moonlight. You say his name. That's what he say his name. That's what he say his name is. I can't tell the man what his name.
He birth certificate.
I
Yeah,
can't.
space.
You know? You ever see it?
Yeah, honestly. As in, with us, first of all, I know the people I'm up in the birth certificate office are waiting all that.
When me name waiting, that's your name. That's your name. If your mother can tell them your name, Chris Nathaniel, George Washington, Jesus. Will they just wait small? They just wait
I
small.
think the nurses would allow you to put all of that there. Good morning. I said my uncle watching. Good morning, uncle.
Who's uncle? Why uncle?
Uncle Lennox.
Oh, Uncle Lennox, make up yourself.
Yeah, man. My good uncle that.
Yeah? Okay.
Since a small. He just call me Willie, but I don't know why. I've never known why. I just accept it. You ever get a nickname from like your family members and you don't know where to call you that, but you just
No,
That's
that
just
was,
what it is called?
that was nothing in my family. Like,
Oh,
but I know,
then.
but I know of families like that is the thing.
Yeah,
like
no.
all the nicknames that I've got. No, I had one.
What yours was?
But I have an uncle that used to call me Snagglepuss.
Wait, you know what?
Don't know why. Like you ask.
That's funny.
And and the funny thing about it was, he lacked a bit of creativity because my other cousin was also Snagglepuss. So then I was Snagglepuss 1 and she was Snagglepuss 2.
The twins. Boy, listen, nothing like a family nickname here.
Bye.
Especially when you know what I mean.
Snagglepuss, bye.
The one that you don't understand is the funniest one.
Big up Uncle Owen, bye.
No, I'm not that guy. Snagglepuss boy. I like that one.
No.
Vibes. Anyway,
My mother have nicknames for me too, but I know where they come from. Yeah.
morning, moms.
Yeah,
Papa's
man.
the main stressing you out too bad.
Well, I'm in good spirits right now. It's Christmas
It's
time.
Christmas.
It's
She
Christmas
got to go
time.
clean and so. You don't start?
Yeah. Witty. Yeah, I guess he kind of mesh with Witty, you know. She's Witty Kitty and Snagglepuss. Like,
There you go. See?
Morning, Witty.
See how things just work out?
Hey,
Full circle.
full circle.
Anyway, let me talk to y'all about some Bubble Juve activities.
Mm.
So, Bubble Juve venue now confirmed. Shannon Harley, chairperson of the St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival Committee, confirms one of the most impacted Bubble Juve events now has a set venue indoors for the first time ever. Boy, I would never imagine reading a sentence like that. Juve
Yeah.
indoors.
Don't even make sense, eh?
Wow. At Monday's Sugar Mass press conference, Harley...
It's funny how indoors became outdoors.
Yeah, because it's technically...
It's outdoors.
Yeah. Harley confirmed that the Bubble Juve now has a venue. Bubble Juve will be held on Monday, December 27th, 2021, from 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. at Flow Grounds. Harley said tickets to our hottest seller are almost sold out. Yikes. The Carnival Committee will feel like being on the road, but in an enclosed space, and will host up to 700 people.
Okay, pause right there.
Mm-hmm.
Why 700?
What do you mean?
As far as I know, the standing rules, the SRO say up to 75% of capacity. The whole I think it's good fit up Flow Grounds.
Oh, so you're saying you feel like the capacity too low?
700 people
Yeah, I see what I mean.
in Flow. Like,
Yeah, that made sense for you, especially because of the type of event. Yeah, I feel like
But they said the capacity is 75%.
Yeah, I feel like you could.
No, I don't like. I ain't really good at these kind of things.
Maths?
No. But estimating how much people could fit into a space,
So maths?
I suppose. So, but like
Yeah, I feel like no, flood grounds could definitely hold more than 7. For Cool Effect, we had way more.
Jade, the flog grounds could hold 10,000 people.
Yeah, man, understand. Flood ground was big for you, you know.
Huge.
Okay.
Jade, most events there they use like a quarter of it.
A quarter. You listen. The
There is
first
a
time we
quarter
had
of the
Cool
venue.
Effect up flood grounds, right? You know how ridiculous we look.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it was like
I
a
was
blip.
there.
It was a blip in the middle.
I was there. I remember.
Yeah, this is before people used to study us. So you know, India they look scant. And we had people, but for the capacity that they could hold,
Yep.
it looks scant.
I would like to know what they can buy why 700.
Yeah, man, you know. I feel like it could hold more for real.
Yeah.
But anyway, the committee will be recreating the traditional road event with moving bands, powder, water, and paint. Hallie said she hopes tickets will be sold out by the end of this week. Well, for 700 people, then people are encouraged to buy tickets in advance of the events to avoid queues at the gates. When asked what the status of fringe events was, given the short notice to plan.
Hold on. Another pet peeve of
Right,
mine.
what do you think, Fred? Cook.
I understand the previous chairman is who seemed to popularize this term.
Which one?
Fringe events. Can we do away with it now?
Oh, okay.
Can we do away with the term fringe events, please? It's ridiculous. The so-called the private events, cause that's really what they are. Them is what make carnival. They are not the fringe events. They are the carnival. Like to call them fringe events, it just really don't make sense. Like we need to done with that term. Like from my knowledge, it seems as the previous carnival chair who make that they popular.
And they stick with it.
And people going on with it. I just like let us retire the term fringe events, please. Just a quick pet peeve. But continue.
All right. When asked, yes, okay, we don't went to that. Oh, given the late confirmation and guidance from the task force, the chair responded, what they are seeing is fringe events promoters having to submit to the police force and task force. It has been difficult to include those events on our calendar. However, once we are seeing that the fringe events are being approved by the police and the COVID-19 task force, we will do our best to try to promote these events. Hallie added that we're seeing more and more events, and the event promoters have been forwarding us their approvals and saying, hey, please assist us in promoting. We will do our very best. A special guest at the press conference was King Entertainer, who was the first National Carnival Calypso King of St. Kitts. The senior Calypsonian spoke about the need for parents to educate their children about Calypso and shared some of his memories. Harley also announced that there will be pockets of folklore dancing popping up in the Federation where there will be short performances to get a Christmas carnival feel.
I know that they've been happening for some weeks now.
So I'm going to look outside and see the bull? Not by my house, you know. Alone.
Jade, have you been seeing what's happening in Sandy Point with the bull?
I'm afraid the bull bad, you know. I'm not let you.
Jade, the Sandy Point bull right now, like the medication ain't working. The medication what the doctor give the bull ain't working at all.
Hey, kicking in, eh?
The man climbing up on people's second floor balcony and so.
Yeah, keep that bull in the country.
Bye. The Sandy
you
Point
don't
bull.
bring it on.
The Sandy Point bull right now got vibes. The Sandy Point bull in people's shop.
Okay, let me know. Like, I'm afraid the bull, right? But I'm traumatized. Because I tell all the story already, you know. A carnival, I was in town and I was minding my business. And a bull roll up on me. Catch me off guard. And I ran to my dad's office. And I cried. Me know what I was going for, you know.
No, you don't know what you're going for. Like something inside you telling you I should be afraid of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how everybody feel about the bull. Because there's no reason to be afraid of the bull. You know, the bull is a man in a costume. But boy, he does inflict some fear in people. You hear me? Like,
no, but okay. No, like let me not say that. Like under any circumstances, right? Let's say this man was just wearing a short jean and a merino.
we're afraid that.
No. You would be afraid if a man in a marina just come up and start to hump your leg, Jade. that would
Oh,
that would terrify you.
I would be afraid.
That would terrify you as a kid.
Hello, police.
Yeah, but
Oh, as a kid, yeah, man.
yeah, that would terrify you as a kid. And then we just does like carry that fear into adulthood.
Yeah.
It's very uncomfortable. Like outside of the context of the bull, like what going on there is very uncomfortable.
The man that just go run up and you hope you for you.
I remember
Come up with this.
I remember I was young, right? I was young and the bull was in the square. The bull was in the square. And I remember I think I was with my sister, my older sister, and I asked her like, why are you doing that? like in my mind I know like these are the things my father just tell me to avoid here.
Bull?
No, men touching you in weird places.
Oh. And here comes the bull. And here comes the bull boy.
Yeah, it's very unsettling. Very unsettling for young children. Very unsettling. But the Sandy Point bull right now going on bad. I love the St. Peter's bull as well, the Monkey Hill bull, because it's all youngsters.
Yeah, I think that's the one that was at CPL, I think.
And they were at the opening. Like, very good. And what I was talking about in terms of the folklore, in Molineux. I don't know if the troops coming out of Molineux Primary or as people in the village or whatever, but in Molineux, there's a bunch of kids that play like different folklore. Like
that's vibes.
David and Goliath. I got a little cousin.
Oh yes, nice.
David and Goliath, clown, like and some of the ones that we haven't seen in years.
They come in
and they've been going around the community and playing. I remember talking to my little cousin and she's like, I'm so tired. I walked around the village all day.
Welcome to adult life, okay? Welcome to adult life when they make you work for free.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah, but I mean, I still remember like being by my grandmother and hearing the music time and running up the road. She used to live Malone Avenue.
Me too.
And you used to live Malone Avenue too?
I tell you, I used to live all over. I said, me think it's a joke.
But yeah.
You thought it was a joke. I'm dead serious.
Yeah. But yeah, they'll come down Fort Thomas Road and you run up and you watch the masquerade and the clown.
That's what I want to talk to for the rest of the month. Like folklore
people.
We need to make it happen somehow.
All right.
But yeah, I want to talk to some folklore people.
But I think
like the masquerade, the clown, the bull.
I think I'm really loving the attempts to resurrect some of the last stories.
They sure do.
Like the jumping clowns. Like Nevis got all of them. Nevis got Japanese girls. Nevis got jumping clowns.
That's vibes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I didn't even realize the time.
Yeah, our friends come chill with us.
Yeah, man, this lovely conversation that we will continue after we wrap up with our good friends at Solid Waste. So guys, stay tuned. We'll take a very short break and be right back with Talking Trash right here with Media Skin.
If you say you love your little dear country, try to do something positively. Be a watchdog for the environment. Don't leave everything to the government. We dump our garbage anywhere, lit on the streets everywhere. Our behavior is telling me that we really don't care. Take some pride in your country. Volunteer to clean where it's dirty. Tourism development needs a healthy environment. Whenever we litter, we threaten our survival. So those who engage in it should be treated like criminals. So don't be afraid at all if they call you an informer. Report those who endanger our future. So if you really love this blessed land, this situation demands attention. Think about the future generation. Do what we can to preserve this island. The laws for littering we must enforce. We have to let justice take its course. If you are a proud citizen, you have the right, you have a reason to save this land. station.
The Solid Waste Management Corporation, SWMC, is working hard each and every day to keep St. Kitts clean. Our primary mandate is to collect household waste while maintaining the engineer sanitary landfill in Connery. While it is the responsibility of businesses to see to it that their garbage is properly collected and disposed of at the landfill, the SWMC offers a commercial waste disposal service with our Nosy program. We also offer a bin rental service where persons can rent large bins to do community cleanups or other waste disposal activities. Additionally, our headquarters in Taylor's Range include state-of-the-art conference rooms for rental. So when you're hosting another event, consider using the SWMC conference facilities. We want to continue serving you by keeping our environment clean. Because at the SWMC, waste matters. For more information, call our office at 465-9507.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to LNT right here on Win Media SKN. And we are joined by our friends from the Solid Waste Management Corporation for Talking Trash. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
How everyone doing?
I'm doing good.
Great.
Hi.
All right.
That wasn't very convincing. I don't know if y'all know. That sounded very like, get some number. And now I'm going to rub your coworker so they could get some.
Vance, you alright?
Yeah, man, I good. Good morning, everybody. I'm Vance Beach, Little Warden at Solid Waste.
Alright.
Morning, everyone. Ivanka James, Little Warden, Solid Waste.
You know y'all don't want Ivanka to get too much energy, you know.
No. Me want to, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Don't say I didn't warn anybody. Good morning, everybody. Jade, how the gift situation going for Christmas?
Bye. We're still working on it.
Still working on it? Well, that's
Still work in
good.
progress.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
man.
good.
If
Yeah.
push come to shoves, one of the cars where they find there. They could link you.
Well,
Oh,
one
me.
second. 1 second.
So how are you guys doing?
I think we're doing good, right, Jade?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's been a good day so far. Having fun. Happy to be here.
Yeah, December going fast, so
Yes.
Yeah,
we're already on the 14th.
Listen, I remember 2 weeks ago, something like that, and I said December was flying by like Kim Collins on the hair or something. Listen, no, this is overdoing it.
Yeah.
He said the date today, and I was surprised, as if I wouldn't know the date, but still, it just catch me, like.
I think
Just
it's
hearing it, yeah.
The 13th, 14th, somewhere around there.
The
When the 14th. Yeah.
December just that last week.
Christmas.
So we're on the 14th.
Christmas don't reach.
Boy.
I have $100 budget for everybody's gift.
Like $100.
Everybody
I got
Yes.
$100 budget, but it's only one person I got.
That's why I
I'm
said,
a
you
list.
will mean everybody. But no, how much gift you got to buy, sir?
Ask her how much gift she receiving. Okay.
Nah, man, Christmas is for the little ones. So we'll try and see which little ones I could find out there to
Thank God.
spread that $100. That's awesome $100 gift too. Yeah. So welcome everyone to Talking Trash. I'm Nama, your host, and this will be our last segment for the year. Oh, yes. Oh, don't cry, Jay. Don't cry. It's okay. You'll survive. So we should be seeing y'all next year, of course. We'll be coming with even more awesome topics for discussion and seeing what new that we have to implement and put out there. And so today I wanted to I didn't want to come and say toodaloos by myself and to wish y'all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year by myself. So I brought with me my awesome team, Vance Beach, Little Warden, and Ivanka James, also a Little Warden. Let me start off today by saying, you remember last week we had a discussion about illegal dumping, and I think I gave really decent directions to finding the landfill. You will not believe, I kid you not. As I entered the vehicle to return to the office, we got a call. Well, Vance got a call. Vance, you want to talk about this call? Because I'm still...
Yes, I got a call, said someone was doing illegal dumping to the back of the landfill.
What are you really saying?
Imagine that, the back of the landfill.
I on a hat by.
To the back of the landfill. So I thought I gave some really good directions. I said the first... What is this? This is what?
Left.
Yes,
To the
left.
left.
I don't know my left and right unless I write. So I was like, your first left. This man took his second left. Like, it's the first left. And he took the second left to the back of the land, behind the landfill. Like, you could see the landfill. I took a video of this,
That's a sign.
and I'm like, how is this making sense to you?
See, you got to make sense too. That's the problem.
I mean, right behind the landfill, this gentleman decides to dispose of the waste. Vance, so what's his excuse? Of course, he had an excuse.
Of course.
Yes.
Well, his excuse was it was the jelly shells. His excuse was he was told back in the past that he can deposit throw the jelly shell into the ground and then cause fertilizer and stuff like that. Imagine.
Oh, so he was fertilizing by the fence.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, you want defense them good.
Yeah, the fence gotta go strong.
Yeah, exactly. So that they're sturdy.
Right.
So that the garbage don't come out
So the man was doing
or
that
go
to
in.
fulfill-
I'm not
Civic
really.
duty.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Laimiga means fertile land, so he's just playing his part.
As he should.
Exactly.
Bye.
So he's saying it's biodegradable, it degrades, and so it's fertilizing the land. And so, and he also mentioned that someone is supposed to get some of this to help fertilize their land as well. But mind you, I'm seeing old shells that don't dry up long time, and I don't think they fertilized any land.
You may be onto something there.
But now the thing is with those jelly shells, right? When they stay there, they got a water and then got a mosquitoes. So that's a big problem we have there.
Exactly.
So we have to be mindful of that.
And these mosquitoes go into the communities.
Of course.
Of course. And so all these vector-borne diseases and so forth that are going to be affecting individuals. And, you know, you want to, well, no, we don't parang in St. Kitts. So you want to go around and you want to enjoy your Christmas and caroling and so forth. And you sick home with some, you know, some disease
Imagine
because somebody decided to throw some jelly shells where they ought not to have thrown them. So I think we all need to play our part. And we need to be held accountable. And the fact that the gentleman was so hell-bent on him that he was doing the right thing, for me, that was, I think, what was most disconcerting, that he thought he was doing the right thing. But you could see he knew he wasn't. He's saying, you know, he had these points. Yeah, he tried.
That's a good excuse, though.
But the thing is, it's the sheer volume. It's the
What
sheer,
are
you know, it's a whole lot. But the thing that got me even more worked up was the fact that because he had established this dumping site, other people now started to dispose of other type of waste there. So we saw like old cupboards, some
Washing
appliances. There was a mini dump
A mini dump
right
by
to the back.
Of the dump.
Right to the back. I mean, come on, man.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, honestly. That is the
And
height.
you know these people they literally pay to take the things to the dump here.
Yes.
The dump is
Exactly.
already there. So like just carry it's not like you found it far away from the dump, you at the back.
But if you're gonna take the time to drive to the dump, then it's going.
just
Thank
oh
you.
my god. Y'all wild.
Thank
you need
you.
to increase the fees, you know.
Jade, when people start to come protest in front of your office, don't call me,
You
you
think
know.
like fair people?
Jade, okay. Jade, okay, guys, the views expressed by Jade belong to Jade and Jade alone. Nobody
Oh no,
gonna
you want girl.
Nobody gonna come bang me outside the studio. You know.
Why? We as a team, we don't fear people.
What?
We as if you get dragged into this, you know. You go ahead. But really and truly, I think we need to do better. Most of us do better, but there are those few that are just so persistent. Because I can bet your bottom dollar that if I were to go there a few months from now, that gentleman most likely will still be disposing of that waste right there.
Yeah.
Once he thinks, oh, we've, lapsed in the monitoring, he's going to continue. If he doesn't continue there, he's going to find another spot to do it. And that's what's so sad about the whole situation.
Yeah.
That individuals don't see the ramifications. That I don't even think he lives in the community.
No, we don't.
So he's creating a situation for that community that he doesn't have to suffer the consequences
Right.
of.
He doesn't have to deal with. Yeah.
He don't have to deal with the mosquitoes. Those Connery mosquitoes are a different breed. isn't it?
Exactly, and I take that very seriously.
Yes, Vance takes this very, very seriously. When you create these mosquitoes that are a little, I don't know what to call them.
Mutants.
No,
These
mosquitoes
mutant
are
mosquitoes.
Mutants. That's what they be. Mutants.
They're different.
It's not the regular tall mosquitoes that when you blow them, they move, you know.
No.
Mosquitoes stick and stay.
I swipe after mosquito the mosquito asked me, "You crazy hour?"
Okay, you're back.
I assume he wasn't dreaming.
I mean, you know what he was, man.
But he created a situation that he does not have to deal with the consequences of. But Vance does, and somebody else does, and somebody's child does, somebody's elderly. I mean, we already have enough going on with COVID, the stress from COVID. We already have enough going on with the stress from all sorts of things. Right now, I am really, really stressed out because I can't find a rug, and I don't need to deal with mosquitoes
Right.
at this point in time. We have bigger issues that we need to deal with for the environment in terms of cleaning up the guts and so forth for the damage that's already done. We don't need to now create another situation that we're gonna have to come and deal with again. Why is the landfill earmarked for disposing of waste? It's because a lot of work went into creating that space. There are layers of certain elements that actually, to a certain extent, protect that area. So when you dispose of waste outside of that, it contaminates. And so it's not just, oh, we want you to dump within this area because. There are reasons as to why this particular area is earmarked. There's a reason why we use this particular cell, and when that cell is filled up, we close it off and go to another one.
Right.
There's a reason why the landfill has a lifespan. We're not just pulling things from air and just kind of creating things as we feel. So when it is you go and you dispose of that waste outside of that, the damage could be, to some extent, irreparable. You cannot fix it at times. And so persons need to really be aware of this, and individuals need to call persons out.
Well, that's the thing too. I mean, I'm really happy to hear that someone recognized what was happening and chose to just alert Vance as to what was happening, because
Yes.
we need more of that. We need more of that, especially for people who see persons from outside of their communities coming and dumping in their communities. Like, yeah, then people are going about the business when they're done. Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly.
exactly. So, yes, Vanka is a little quiet today. Vanka wasn't there, unfortunately, because I know she was there. She would have handled it just as well as Vance and Lana did. But
I don't want to be dumping away at Banker, yeah.
I'll pick up everything one time. Change everything.
But we have the Christmas season coming up. And so, fortunately, it wouldn't really affect the pickup schedule because they're falling on the weekends, but it will affect the core of Bastyr. But I'm going to have Vanka just give us some tips as to what we can do with our waste while we await for the pickup for Christmas and so forth, in terms of persons, well, like keeping your waste inside and taking it out.
Good morning again.
Good morning.
Yeah, as Nama said, it's gonna affect the collection days. So those who have like the old beds and stoves and like the bigger garbage, what the garbage truck don't collect, solid waste do rent bins. So you could call solid waste to get a bin rent for the Christmas to clean up your yard and everything else. Sometimes on Christmas we have a lot of garbage. So we ask the persons out there to make sure you bring out your garbage on the days of the collection days. And make sure your garbage get collected before Christmas. Because we know sometimes we say that Christmas come and we don't want the garbages to be in our house. So we go and we take them to elsewhere other than the landfill. And then you make the place unsightly because you want your yard and your household to look clean. So we're asking persons to bring out the garbage on time for when the trucks come around and get your garbage collect.
Okay, and what about the core Bastier?
The core Bastier, normally what we do is the business places them, make sure you all call your haulers to come and get your garbage collected. Because don't put out your garbage because Christmas Day and New Year's Day will be falling on a Saturday. So the truck won't come around. So it don't make no sense that you carry out your garbage and put them in the streets and then they ain't collect the Saturday, they ain't collect the Sunday, and then the place just look nasty. So make sure the business places them, you contact your haulers and the haulers come and get your garbage dumped legally.
Yes. So persons who are purchasing things from these business places, ensure that you dispose of your waste where you're supposed to dispose of your waste, because we do not want Christmas Day to come and New Year's Day to arrive and the core of Bastier is unsightly. And for those business entities, if you're unsure, then you can contact, just call Solid Waste. If at any point in time, not just the business entity, anyone, if you are unsure about something, if you want to gain clarity on something, then just call us and ask either for the collections department or the marketing and PR department, and we should be able to assist you with either information or some sort of solution to whatever the issue might be. And so for the core of Bastier especially, but even for the general public, just remember that your waste is supposed to be on your premises until the day of collection. And I believe most of you are aware your day of collection. And so you bring that out on the day of collection. I know we don't want garbage in our home at Christmas. However, if that has to be, then that has to be.
Just be responsible.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Clean up early.
Clean up, clean up early.
Yeah.
You know, my mother ain't putting up nothing until Christmas Eve.
I tell all of us have the same parents, you know.
Yeah, it's like they just replicated them, right? Just
yeah.
same thing. Oh, you can't put up the curtain until Christmas. I'm like, huh? Why?
Fresh for Christmas Day, fresh for Christmas morning.
Why?
Because that's it. Because.
So I know some persons, you know, you can unwrap them, you know, take off those stuff before and just put them aside, the cardboard, the plastics, all of those things. Unwrap them, put them somewhere, dispose of that so that you don't have that bulk waste in your home before, after collection day. So
have you guys been seeing situations where perhaps groups of people or even communities been, renting the bins? I think sometimes, the bin might be a bit daunting for one family, one household.
Yeah, some people just get together.
Persons do that. Communities have done that in the past. And I believe I suggested that before. Come together. If it's too expensive for one person, then just...
maybe just too big.
Exactly.
Just too big, so... Yeah, I think that's something that people really should consider. Because everybody cleaning at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're all cleaning at the same time, so it might as well just come together and work as a community.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
Yesterday I passed by Auntie Jilly. Auntie Jilly, good morning. She listen to the show. I
Morning,
see her
Auntie
there,
Jilly.
see her there squabbing. She said she's doing Christmas cleaning, yeah? I said, yeah, you and everybody else.
Oh my goodness.
You and everybody else.
Except me.
Oh, you ain't start yet?
Start yet?
Oh, sorry.
I don't plan to.
The
The most
Yeah,
my mother is gonna get is a ham.
You feel like what you could do in your house, you could do in your mother's house. So she can't help out them crazy.
Let her go ahead, Jade. She gonna find out. Let her go ahead.
Mommy gonna be alright. She gonna be alright. She might quarrel for a day or two, but she gonna be alright. No, I'm sure we're gonna have some kind of Christmas cleaning taking place. I don't think you're Caribbean if you don't clean
Oh, yeah.
for Christmas. Like
Yeah.
that's our identity.
It's in your blood, yeah.
Yeah. Even if you plan not to, you're gonna end up doing
You
it.
can do it, yeah.
For some reason or another, you're gonna end up doing it. That and a bottle of sorrel somewhere in the house.
Oh, I love sorrel so much.
Yes, oh my gosh.
Girl,
I don't drink sorrel all year round.
must be nice, eh?
I drink sorrel all year round.
Yeah, I drink
I
sorrel.
can't find sorrel all year.
But I make my own sorrel for
Yeah.
You
Christmas.
two I got to check.
Eh? Oh, I might be
You
out the
hear
country.
what? I hear what?
Don't call me.
It's on video. It's on video. We got it on video.
What? No, Jade, we spoke about this, We spoke about this. You can't be
ain't spoke
having
about
video
nothing.
recording me and then you have evidence to
Well, duh.
come, the man.
I'm talking here. We done here. Nama says she looking over girl, so you know what I mean.
Oh, you're getting me a rug for Christmas. Thank you so much.
What?
I appreciate it. God bless y'all. God bless y'all.
Y'all?
Yes. Jade and Azim owe me a rug for Christmas.
Who name
I'll
was
be
first?
waiting.
Jade. Thank you.
How are you in this? I only asked some sorrel, you know.
Exactly. You think against sell for free?
Yes, that's the whole.
When you bring the rug, you're going to get the sorrel.
Wow.
Easy.
Exactly. Easy peasy. So, Vance, anything to add, to say? I mean, it's our last show for the year.
Well, we're just appealing to the general public, when you're doing your Christmas cleaning, if it's too much for the trucks to take, you can hire a pickup to, dispose your stuff to the landfill.
Yes. So, even if you don't rent a bin, for real.
Yeah,
if
you
don't
can,
rent a bin.
hire a
Yeah.
pickup truck, to dispose your stuff to the landfill.
And we've called out the tipping fees so many times.
Very cheap,
Very
next to nothing.
next to nothing.
Exactly.
So
So,
that's why when we see illegal dumping, we get very upset.
Vance gets very upset.
As he should. As
Yes.
he
I
should.
would as well.
Governments understand the repercussions and the
Yes.
consequences.
And the thing is, it's also, I think, the frequency in which they see it.
Ah, yeah.
Because whereas, okay, this one instance, I was able to go out on the field, but most of the times I'm not able to go out on the field, but they get to see every single day,
Right.
whether they're at work or not.
Yeah. They have a clearer view of the actual size of the
Yes.
problem. Right.
Exactly. So if you hire a pickup truck, then, you just pay small tipping fees and
And sometimes the illegal dumping that we come across, right, is stuff that the garbage truck collects. So, stuff like that, get us real upset. Cause small stuff that the garbage truck collect and
It's
people
free.
still do illegal dumping.
because it doesn't make sense to any sensible person.
Yeah. It's free.
Yeah.
If it's collected for free, why dispose of it illegally?
Why are you exerting all this effort into illegally dumping?
Exactly.
when people
Why
coming to
pass
you?
the first left?
But
to
not
go
only
to the
that, if
second
truck
left?
coming
The
to
truck
your
coming to you, you ain't
house,
got to go nowhere.
why are you doing extra work?
But that's the thing. I'm like, oh, the garbage is the bin. The garbage truck is coming to my house. No, I will not dispose of my waste in my bin. I am going to take my vehicle and drive to Kwaito and risk my life over a cliff
Just to pollute.
just to pollute.
So
That
you raise
makes
fees.
no sense to me.
Raise the fees.
Yes, Jade, we will raise the fees.
Thank you.
Vanka, what say you today?
Just want to season greeting to all. Merry Christmas when it come, and Happy New Year, and Make sure you have a safe Christmas.
So what are we getting for Christmas, Banks?
Thank God for life. Once you have love, you have everything. Everything.
Gift of all. You need nothing else.
Nothing else.
But the gift of Jesus and life.
You know, you got about 6 people going to tell that, you know.
Yeah, man.
Bank, you've created a monster now, you know?
Once you have life, you have everything.
You have everything. There's nothing I can do.
That's true. Once you have life, you have everything. Because you have a chance to try again. You know, no matter what. And so, yeah, Banks, thank you for that. I was hoping to trap you for you to make a promise on air, you know, recorded. But clearly it did not work. So, like, for me, though, I think our show for today has come to an end. I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year when it comes. And I hope to see each and every one of you next year. And stay tuned. We have so much more coming. And don't forget to join us next year on Talking Trash right here on WinFM 98.9. And of course, you can tune in on YouTube and Facebook on Win Media SKN. So, as Jade, it was lovely for 2021. It will be greater for 2022. And don't forget, waste matters.
Indeed.
Bye, guys. See you
Bye.
next
Bye.
time. Happy holidays.
Same to
Same to
you.
you.
If you say you love your little dear country, try to do something positively. Be a watchdog for the environment. Don't leave everything to the government. We dump our garbage anywhere, lit on the streets everywhere. Our behavior is telling me that we really don't care. Take some pride in your country. Volunteer to clean where it's dirty. Tourism development needs a healthy environment. Whenever we litter, we threaten our survival. So those who engage in it should be treated like criminals. So don't be afraid at all if they call you an informer. Report those who endanger our future. So if you really love this blessed land, this situation demands attention. Think about the future generation. Do what we can to preserve this island. The laws for littering we must enforce. We have to let justice take its course.
The Solid Waste Management Corporation, SWMC, is working hard each and every day to keep St. Kitts clean. Our primary mandate is to collect household waste while maintaining the engineer sanitary landfill in Connery. While it is the responsibility of businesses to see to it that their garbage is properly collected and disposed of at the landfill, the SWMC offers a commercial waste disposal service with our Nosy program. We also offer a bin rental service where persons can rent large bins to do community cleanups or other waste disposal activities. Additionally, our headquarters in Taylor's Range include state-of-the-art conference rooms for rental. So when you're hosting another event, consider using the SWMC conference facilities. We want to continue serving you by keeping our environment clean. Because at the SWMC, waste matters. For more information, call our office at 465-9507.
Paint it, style it, improve it. Your walls, paint it. Your rooms, style it. Your home, improve it with huge savings at the Hospital's Building and Nevis Center's Paint It, Style It, Improve It sales event. Come to Hospital's Building and Nevis Center now and get savings of 25% off all paints, plus deals and discounts store-wide on home improvement items. Paint it with 25% off all paints. Style it and improve it with other deals and discounts store-wide. It's your home, so paint it, style it, and improve it at the Hospital's Building and Nevis Center. Paint it, style it, improve it sales event. 25% off all paints and more. Come now, save big, and simply paint it, style it, and improve it. Event starts now and ends December 31st, 2021. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details.
I want it all.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib, it's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Island Tea right here on Win Media SKN with your faves, as man Kevin, and Jade is also here.
I am. Front and center.
Front and center.
Well
You was so front this morning. You had me look like inferior.
Is the bun.
Is the bun?
Is the bun.
Yeah, but usually I just got my bun too. Your bun looking immaculate. My bun them just look. My bun them be all over the place.
No, I'm trying.
Yeah,
I'm trying to make good lactation book out. Yesterday I went to book out an appointment to do me hair with Azim.
Rasnaki, you said it is?
Yes. You know the only available appointment is the 28th of December.
The 28th of December? Wow.
How much I have a lock, so?
Everybody got locks right now.
I need somebody to come me here for me.
But Jade,
I could do it myself, I know, but still.
I can't do it myself. So I'm very much dependent.
But you here go, Azim?
Yeah, so once every
Who call me
blue
here?
moon.
Everybody
Marlene, okay, I know mine.
Can't out the fair. I never going to go do nothing, you know.
We just had a discussion yesterday about how KR ain't fair.
If I.
Or if I today?
Yeah.
Okay. Yesterday we had this conversation,
Oh, yeah, we
guys.
did. I forget.
Yesterday, yeah.
If I had to go to me here, man, make I see it, but I do it myself. I do it myself.
Who Rasnaki be? Let me see him. I don't know who she is.
Oh, let me see if I can find a picture.
Yeah.
Bad lactation, mainly.
Yeah,
The
we
whole
did.
infamous niece.
Oh,
I don't know how that whole family just talented like this.
Taija?
man. Yeah, Taija.
Yeah, Taija, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Naki.
Oh, that's Naki. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Yeah, man.
Like, how she does even do these things?
That's family there. That's family. Now I'm tell you how she gets ahead. Doing she mother here since she's smart.
That would do it.
That would
do it.
She had a good mannequin. Trust me.
You know? It's true.
She had a good mannequin. But Jade, you were speaking earlier about Nevis eliminating things.
Oh yes. So Nevis eliminates quarantine period for fully vaccinated visitors. With effect from December 11th, 2021. What else? This one happen?
Yeah, but Jade, my thing is, if Sengis do it,
Yeah.
like,
You see, I guess they had to do two separate announcements for some reason. I don't know, but you know. Well, yes, as of December 11th, Nevis no longer requires fully vaccinated international travelers to quarantine upon entry. If they present proof of a negative RT-PCR test taken within 72 hours of arrival. These updates allow international travelers unlimited access to all of the island's attractions once the testing requirements have been met, and represents the final step in Nevis' unwavering commitment to provide safe and seamless vacation experiences. Restrictions have also been loosened for non-vaccinated or partially vaccinated nationals and citizens returning to the island. They will be required to quarantine for 9 days as opposed to the previous mandated 14. Yeah, I could just put one announcement, then.
I thought when it happened here, it just happened in Nevis automatic. But obviously not.
So yeah, guys, Nevis no longer requires you to quarantine if you're fully vaccinated, just like St. Kitts. Same rules apply.
Yeah. When you think you can get to a point where you don't even have to do a PCR test?
When Omicron well done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bye.
You see what happened in Trinidad? Somebody with Omicron will slip through. But thankfully, they said that they didn't
get to spread it to
No,
anybody?
they didn't get in contact with anybody, but they had a little leak and,
1-2 leakage.
Yeah, well, these things are expected,
Yeah, Trinidad just need a pamper, that's all.
Bye.
Ah, bye. Yeah, bye. Immigration, the nation's pamper.
They would see? Oh, my gosh.
Immigration?
Yeah, you've never been to a wood immigration?
No, what? But no, immigration is dealing with Jiggy.
Mm.
Here in St. Kitts.
Oh.
Here in St. Kitts.
I wasn't talking about St. Kitts.
Oh, but we've talked about Tartola before. We've talked about...
St. Martin was rude.
St. Martin.
Mm-hmm. They were rude.
Only if you catch one of them, like, white Dutch people.
No. She wasn't white, man.
Wow.
She was rude, though.
Maybe she just got you for your locks.
I didn't have locks yet. I had long, luxurious natural hair.
Okay, well, that's probably why it was.
Yeah. Yesterday I had a thought that I should cut my locks and just go back up my hair and attach them back again. Just take a break.
Good. You do that,
I know.
Let me tell you something, right? Let the woman them know they want with the head by.
Oh, you men still out there telling you what you can and cannot do?
There's apparently a narrative out there that does make any woman that date get locks.
Okay. Is this true?
No, it's not true, Jade. It's not a thing. It's not a thing.
Oh, so what is woman come? Well, anyway, how can a woman always popping up on you? Ooh, we can't even talk about them on the radio.
Okay.
If I hear the things that I say about Azimia, I don't want to be your friend.
My thing to be like, can some of the lies be true?
Yeah.
Like some of the lies I actually want them to be true.
Yeah, I could see why.
And I just be like, bye, wait.
There's any man? What is? Pat? Which Pat?
Jade. Yes, Jade.
Oh, it is.
Yes,
The grapes here with him, so
the man's fooling you, man.
Yeah.
The man's fooling you.
When he bring his grapes, he looks strange.
But yeah, like I just sometimes wish like the lies could be true, because sometimes the lies will be quite juicy.
Yeah, man. Then trust me, your rumors them into bad.
I'd be like, wait, I did what?
I wish I did that.
I wish. I
know as him, I know.
Oh boy.
I had already as him saying.
Hey.
I like how Witty they just take any opportunity to shoot shots,
No, Witty. Look. Witty and I. There's just a connection there, dynamic there that really just is undeniable. Yeah.
Obviously.
It's undeniable.
Witty said, I got locked in after about all that. I come in with mine.
Oh boy. Do you want us to go straight into the conversation?
Yeah, I mean, our friend is here. He's back. Great place, but he's here either way.
But let's say good morning to friend of the show, Mr. Patrick Thompson, once again, here from Kuna Caribbean Insurance. Mr. Thompson, how are you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Man, we are great. Today has been a good day.
I am a bit jealous because I hear you guys talking about going to the hairdresser with all that hair, And
we could fix that.
I don't have that problem.
We could fix that, A little bit of glue and hope.
Look, let me tell you something, right, Mr. Thompson?
Yes.
I have this thing on my phone called Instagram, right?
Right.
And the things I see them doing right now, the technology is incredible. If you want locks tomorrow, they can make it happen.
Well, let me tell you, I grew up in Jamaica, right? Where the locks thing started, right?
Mm.
So you used to have to go to school and sit down every day and this. Twine up. For months before the first lock up here.
Hey, I can tell you, like, I used to do that to you. You go, by the time I come home, my mother, what happened to your head?
I tell you how I send you school.
Oh, boy, I had a huge
And then your mother run you out the house, you know.
Bye.
Nowadays, you know, you're a star.
I'm telling you.
Indeed.
But every time you come here, you have such amazing information about the offers at Kuna Caribbean Insurance. What information you have for us today?
This morning is, you know, in the United States, you have, when you pass the 24th of November, Thanksgiving, down to Christmas, you know, it's that whole holiday period.
Right.
So we started working with the holiday spirit. I'm not a Christmas person.
Right.
'Cause it's just a little maths problem I have. Because if the angel came to Mary on the 6th month, I can't work out how Mary had a child by December 25th. You know?
I got you.
Understand?
But
So-
my thing is, if that's the question you're asking,
Yeah.
you far gone me by.
Yeah.
Because
We out.
the question should be, she was a virgin. Anything after that is possible.
That's the first.
Anything after that is possible. But how you guys celebrating the festive season?
Well, we're giving thanks. And we want to give thanks this morning, first of all, to our members of the credit union, different credit unions, the 4 credit unions in the Federation. We want to give thanks to the members because despite the COVID cloud, we were able to meet most of our objectives for the year. And we want to give a big shout out to those who lost loved ones. You know, when they lose the loved ones, the claim comes right to my laptop. And we want to say, boy, condolences to everybody who's experiencing loss, that spirit of loss in this Thanksgiving period.
For sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we really want to express that. We want to give thanks to those with whom we work, because I might be the person on here, but there's a whole, as Hebrews 12 say, a cloud of witnesses around me, you know. First of all, the 4 credit unions, their boards, their management team, Mrs. Harris in St. Kitts Credit Union, Mr. Newton in Nevis, Miss Phillip in the Police Co-op Credit Union, and First Federal, Mr. Terence Crosman, my good friend and brother. And so we want to say thanks to them for cooperating with Kuna. Kuna has not always got it right, you know, but they have been patient, and we want to say thanks for their patience over the year. And to the staff, to the amazing staff that makes it all happen, to Elodia at St. Kitts, Jamal, Navin, Rashan, you know, all of them. I want to say thank you. Mrs. Kendra Woodley, a very serious lady, but very kind-hearted. And Carlin Thompson, their loans manager at the St. Kitts Co-op Credit
Yeah,
Union.
they got Carolyn one time.
Yes, man. Yes, man. And in Nevis, we have a nice team there too, in Mr. Newton, as we said, and Juliet Shiverton, and Tamara Johnson, and the man, the brains behind it all, Mr. Trevor Gill. You know, I want to big them up. For the police, we are greeting in a special way Mr. Ivor Blake and Mr. Daniel on the board, Miss Phillip, and Miss Patrick. Can't forget Miss Patrick, she has my name, you know. In First Federal, we spoke of Mr. Terence Crosman and his board, and we want to remember Marquisa O'Loughlin. No, Mr. Terence Crosman might be the face, but it's Marquisa made the thing work, you know. Yeah. So, and there's a special lady called Sarafina Osborne.
Yes, big up Sarafina, and yes, love her.
Yeah, but I love her marks to the marks. There are some people that you don't see much, but without them, this thing wouldn't be possible for Kuna, and that's the regulators, you know.
All right.
Miss Kristen Petty and her team, you know, Dasil Heilig and Mr. Ward, and Mrs. Kejlin Elliott Rollins. All these people, you don't see them a lot, but they keep the borders clean and, you know, keep everything in order. And we owe them a debt of gratitude. And finally, I want to say a special thanks to the team at Kuna. From the big man, Mr. Andre Guindu. He's quiet, but don't cross the border. You know, don't
serious man.
Yes. Ms. Sonita Tuwari, my immediate boss, and Mrs. Rosemary Henry, who makes sure that everything is done according to the regulators and we don't overstep. Miss Melissa Massey, through whom I am here this morning, and my cohorts in St. Lucia, even them, you want to big them up too, Priscilla, Charles, and Sherian. And at Kuna, you know, sometimes I'm running to an appointment and I want to remember a particular point. There is a lady called Cheryl Jordan. I can just call her, and she have.
That's the encyclopedia there.
Yeah, she just have all the information. You know, Mr. Alexis Jordan, when you have difficult situations and you need a man with the power of the pen to just sign off on something, you can call Alex. You know, Arian Sin and Ryan. Ryan is a young man, you know. But brilliant. You ever see a young man that no matter the problem, he can find a solution. Yeah, yes. That's the man you run
fixer
to.
there.
Yeah, man, fixer. And the sweet and pretty and beautiful Miss Vida Motra. So these are people who we depend on to make the whole Kuna system work. And coming to the end of the year, I felt moved to just give thanks to God first for sustaining us, for coming through the COVID period where you never know what will happen tomorrow. You still don't know what will happen tomorrow, but I mean, that time was really, I see now today, this week we open up at the borders, you can come in, no restrictions, which means the hotels are opening up, which means jobs are coming back, which means premiums are being paid for the Kuna products. So we're giving thanks a lot this morning for all, because there were times when we weren't so sure what was going up next, you know. So we want to big up the CMO and the health team, you know, and all their decisions that they have made that seem to have worked, you know. You know, our numbers are down. Or we give special. We're very sorry, especially for the death of a friend of mine. He was the lawyer for the company, Mr. Anthony Johnson. I still can't.
Oh, that's my uncle. Well, he
Your
was my uncle.
My gosh, he was my neighbor. I still can't see the world without him. You know what I mean? He was just that kind
Very
of.
strange.
Yeah, man. So those we want to say, you know, Shabbos, stand up and be strong. He laid a good foundation, so you can press on from there. Next year, looking forward, it looks, you know, bright. There is hope. We have plans for new products, new connections, you know. Most times, Kuna operates by itself. But coming next year, we might have some surprises.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Looking forward to that. And of course, feel free to come and share some of those surprises right here on the show.
Definitely. And I would not want to leave out the Island Tea team, you know, that.
What? Will you give us quiz first besides the grapes?
You know something, Kevin, I left the grapes for you this morning. I had them in the fridge, you know.
You see there?
I left the grapes for you this morning. I rushed out this morning. Yeah, man. So we want to tell you guys, thanks for the accommodation and for giving us this opportunity to speak to the public, you know, and let members know what's going on. Our plans, the FIP, the Family Indemnity, Critical Illness Plan, the loan protection, the life savings, and the advanced protector are all products that we at Kuna feel, having interacted with the community, we feel that these products are very, very helpful and are tools that you can face the future financially with. And we hope that you will make use of them if you haven't yet, and if you have bought them, make use of them in the future.
Yeah, man. It's been a real pleasure having you come in and share with us what's happening at Kuna, and I really love the fact that you came here today and really not only let us know about some of the people who make what happens at Kuna happen, but also to just show recognition and give thanks to them for all that they do. Because a lot of times people see, we see the face, we see the one person, the two people,
But we don't know
and they don't recognize it. There's a whole team of people, who are working hard to deliver the products and the services that we come to love from the institution. So,
one thing I want to mention in a special way is that I said it earlier that we don't always get it right. One thing that we got wrong not so long ago was informing the members of the credit union about the status of their FIP plans, and quite a number of the letters that went out had erroneous information. I want to say to the public, we are enormously sorry for that. It's not the credit union's fault. Please, it's not your credit union. It's Kuna's error. And we are correcting that error. We have done some letters. They're leaving my office fast and furious. So in a short while, you'll see it in your mailbox, or you might get you have to go to the post office to collect the mail, but we need for you to be correctly informed. And so we have redone the letters with the correct information, and we are disseminating them right now.
All right, awesome. And these have been going out for some time now. Since last week.
Yeah, since last week. So and we hope to finish by the 17th. All of them should be out by the 17th.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. It's really good to know that that was picked up and it's been addressed.
Yeah, and I want to really say thanks to the credit unions, because they have worked with us during this period, because you can imagine a person get a thing and say, my FIP is 6 months behind. And they know that
they've been paying.
So they come to the credit. And the credit union, you can't come in like one time, it's they're only allowing 4 or 5 people in the building. So the person is outside standing up in the sun, waiting to come in. And when they come in, they're not coming to smile.
But they're hot outside.
You don't hot, you don't know.
And then you're hot. So you're coming in with double heat.
So Mrs. Harris sometimes call me, Mr. Thompson, this is a crisis. And so we have had to, work with the team in Trinidad and sort it. And they've been patient and work with us, and we are immensely grateful for that, So we hope you have a great holiday period, Love up the family and thing. And well, I'm not a piggy guy, but if you have the rooster, we work with this.
Sometimes, you make yourself available for these things.
Yeah, man. It's one thing when I used to live in New York, Thanksgiving Day, you can travel to 5 boroughs and eat food from.
Best part of the holidays.
Man, the best part
of the holidays.
Yeah. So it was a good 2021 so far. We have come through, some anxious moments, but God be praised, He has brought us through, and we're looking forward to 2022.
Yeah, man. We have a thing going right here on Island T. Make it to 2022.
Yeah.
We're encouraging everybody to accept the mission to make it to 2022. So, really looking forward to people, doing that.
We are almost there.
We could all move into 2022 together. So
yeah, man.
We're looking forward to whatever it holds, whatever it is. We got life and we deal with it and we go.
That's it. That's all we could do.
Yeah. When you look at some places, You see what's happening in Texas, right?
Yeah, boy.
You would like get up one man and your house, go and leave you. It's not you leave the house, you know. It's your house leave, your house leave you.
Bye.
It's sad. It's really sad, you know. People put in their all into their home, and you know.
Things change so quickly.
Quickly, man.
In a blink of an eye. Literally in a blink of an eye.
Yep.
Quickly. One man said was in his basement, you know. And think he was safe. And look up and see the sky, you know. Basement he was in.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Tornado, you know. Thank God we don't have tornadoes, but we have storms. And all kind of storms, you know. Storms of bad health. That's a serious storm to face, you know.
A lot of people dealing with them storms there too.
Yeah, man.
Indeed.
So the Kuna products help you make use of them.
Yeah, make preparation.
Yes.
Indeed. But
Alright.
Mr. Thompson,
Yes, dear.
it was a pleasure. Oh, it's always a pleasure when you're here, even when you forget our snacks. We still appreciate you thinking of us.
My apologies.
No, we really do appreciate you thinking of us and at least trying to provide us with not only information from Kuna but grapes. So
Sustenance.
yes, indeed.
We get the grapes too.
Oh man, but yeah, man, it's been a real pleasure. And again, 2021, you've come, you've shared so much information with us. We appreciate it, and look forward to what 2022 holds for Kuna. And again, feel free to come back and share some of that with us.
Yes, that's been arranged as we speak.
Awesome.
Okay, well.
Looking forward to it.
Well, since if we don't see you for the rest of the year, happy holidays to you and your family, and we will see you in 2022.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, man.
All right, bye.
Well, guys, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to be right back with more Island Tea right here on With Media SKN. Stick and stay.
Rams, the good food people. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas from Rams. Have a holly jolly Christmas this December when you shop at any of our Ram supermarkets and cash and carry locations in St. Kitts and Nevis. Enter to win an Apple Lions. Win yourself an iPhone 13, Apple iPad, Samsung 50-inch Smart TV, or a Whirlpool washing machine. Celebrate Christmas with Rams, where you're guaranteed better prices, better quality, and better value for you and your family. Happy holidays from Rams, the good food people.
Terms and conditions apply. See in stores for details.
Yeah, vibe it up, Jade. Vibe it up.
Yeah, man.
But guys, welcome back to Island Tea right here on Mid Media SKN. And we actually running on to the last half hour of the show today.
Yeah, we're not going to 10 because you know the budget next and set up and
The budget.
yeah. So yeah.
Important. It's important, guys.
It is.
So
Important
if you could
information.
stick around and listen to it, Yeah, you probably should.
At least the opening remarks. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something.
I'll encourage anybody to do that. There's certain things that like legitimately affect you as a citizen. This is one.
Is it during the budget themselves they're doing doubles and stuff? There's a lot of people that listen. Some people may think that. You think they still think they might get it? No, you won't.
If the double come, buy a lot of passport selling. That's all I can say. If the double come,
and that's what we want.
Passport business kick up by.
CIB, you're doing things, okay? If the country could
Was
afford
a CIB, no,
double.
CIB sub the girl, CBI.
Oh, CBI, oh, yeah, sorry. Where's CIB? Citizen. Where's
Investment Bank.
Me sure.
CIB.
By CBI, I mean, though. Citizen by investment. If the enough passport sell, you could get a double. Yeah. Okay, before. They're clearly calling for something.
Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T. What's up? Oh.
Maybe not.
Oh, they're calling back. Let's see what's going on. Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T. What's up?
Hello, good morning. If they pay the double, that means a lot of passport sell. We got to wait. Today don't have the budget thing?
Yes, well, it's pretty sure. Yeah, we're starting today.
Oh, well, they want to play the double salary tomorrow, so maybe they just put a surprise. We need it. Let me ask you something. When you talking about your country, people suppose you work? You're not really personal with the person who run in the country. You're talking about their fear of what's happening in the country, like the hospital, like other places and so. I don't know how people want to work with you and saying, oh, you're bashing the government. Your health sector is in a state. I seen it, smelling it, and how they could about you're bashing the government. You're not bashing the government. You're just talking your mind.
Talking when you see.
Huh?
Talking when you see and smell it.
Yes. Because look here, you drive down anytime there by Borden Street, look through an alley when you're going there on your left hand side. So the Church of Christ Church on the right.
Mm-hmm.
You look through there. So I call in and ask, well, what happened last night? I call in last night on patches and so, well, what happened, what happened? It stops around the bin of Christmas at Christmas time because next week of Christmas, so that should have been doing about sometime this week or last week. And somebody who live here, lives quite to St. Thomas, so I mustn't this go up inside, but I hear somebody else complaining who in the east was saying that they could take the bike and slide it to the drain for the mass. You know our country used to be so clean and nice, so I don't know what happened. I don't talk about the hospital again, I don't like about it. Youngster, you are a young lady, you go to the hospital, you go to get the treatment, right? You think somebody's supposed to tell you, oh, because you lose one, you are you. Oh, you want this, you want you. That's disrespectful. Then I heard who he happened to told me about it, them say nobody went there to visit, and that's the hospital breakdown, right? Because it could look clean, but things what's going on all around it is not clean. Disrespecting nurse, disrespecting patient, also workers. That is not nice. We're not accustomed to that. I bet Mr. Keeler Byron get to come better on that, because that not used to happen. When other people used to run it, I don't know what really happened here. That young people, I beg you use all kind of herbs thing. Because I use it to me all on an eye, I try to keep out of there because you calling them, then I come. I say if I get up off your bed, I say, well, make your bed look so I say when you make up for the morning. Sunday morning is when the nurses and the cleaners used to come and help make up the bed. And him in the cleaners, the nurse, I think you to make up the bed. And you mean to tell her after 6 Sunday afternoon the bed look, sir? Like when you at your home, so you know you use you sleep and you sheet moving off the bed so you don't care. You just get up, run around and you pull it back on. Mommy slappy, and I don't like see that I'm not bashing no government. Then another person will come in and jam me. Right? So because she don't get to her. We get what she want to her. I'm talking about my country, what I see, what I smelling, what I hearing. That is not nice at all. What about get what? I'm talking about what I see with my naked eyes. And that is what bother me. You have a good day. You hear, son and daughters?
All right.
Morning. Thank you so much.
Listen, I do not treat her like that, okay? She has a right to express how she feels. You know, and that's something I don't like about people, for real, you know. You call in to express how you feel about something, they're going to say, oh, you're just bashing the government, or oh, you don't get what you want. So you could. Like, no, you live in the country as well, and if things aren't going how you're supposed to, or you feel it's supposed to, you have a right to express that respectfully, but then don't come try and make it seem like because you express an opinion, you...
No, what happened is, right, people try to undermine the validity of the statement if they don't like who the statement is directed to. And but not
like the messenger.
But no, not just the messenger, you know. Sometimes you just don't like who the message should be received by. Or sometimes you don't like the fact that the person who's supposed to receive the message is your friend or who you support or whatever, yeah. That's really what it is, yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand.
So what they do, they try to undermine the person and in the effort to undermine the message.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech is a thing, okay?
Yeah.
You don't have to agree with the speech.
It ain't even about freedom of speech. It's just like people just... This is why I can understand too. When you support a particular government, a particular candidate, a particular party, whatever it is, wherever your allegiances lie, you are the ones who's supposed to hold them accountable, you know? Because you're the ones who put them in position.
Exactly.
You're the one who put them in position, yeah. But it's the exact opposite. Like the people who put persons in position go and defend them with everything, blindly.
No, that's not how things get better. If I vote for somebody, if my rep isn't doing his job, or if I am a part of a party and I realize the party isn't doing what's best for the people, you're supposed to hold them accountable because you put them there.
Yep. A lot of times the people who put them in position are the ones who refuse to acknowledge where there's room for improvement.
And if anybody else speak about it, oh, don't talk about my party, bruh. First of all.
No, this is what happened. You go and say, but you know what I can't stand? Why Springfield Cemetery looks so? Springfield Cemetery used to be a thing that envied by the entire Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
People used to can't wait to when they're flying into St. Kitts to look at Springfield Cemetery. I say, you always talking about the government. We don't want to talk about your husband and we here to be any night.
How did two of them get in the same set?
That's what happened, Jade. I just be like,
yes, as I see this all the time on social media. You say one thing about a topic, they're going to talk about your personal life.
Oh.
I don't give people enough liars for me in this country.
You're studying about who watching Springfield Cemetery. We don't go watch your wife in the night. We don't...
Like, bruh. How you even get here? I tell you, I don't give people enough liars in this country. Start to give people liars when they do them kind of things. I better gonna stop. But then some of them you don't even know who's doing it because fake pages.
Yeah, they don't hide behind it.
Not me. I just say things with my chest and my full face. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Why are you going to kill me? I don't like it. I live here.
Christmas coming. Why I don't go put a coat of paint and go make the quarters? Why don't look for your drunken daughter them? Bye, people.
But no, government headquarters don't need a coat of paint.
Yes, but that's the thing. The things people be saying half the times is justified. Justified.
They're correct, but y'all pissed.
Yo, people be wailing. Hey, people be wailing. Listen what I'm supposed to say. Good morning, caller. You're live on Island T. What's up?
Hey, good morning. Morning. And how's everybody?
We're fine.
Doing good today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm to Kevin and Kamali.
Well, as far as I know, Kevin is doing well, and Amali also seems to be.
Yes, man. I just talked to Amali this morning.
He been Amali. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I miss him there, you know.
Yeah, man, don't we all?
Miss him. You know, it's nice to have people who contribute to making people's day better.
Indeed.
So the Island Tea, you know, you have played and are playing a great part. Now I'm calling in to give some thanks and big up to Zach. You all talking about the different bowls and whatever.
Yeah, Zach Nisbet, yeah.
I have been the recipient of 2 set of performances. Zach brought the children, I think he said some from Molyneux, Violet Petty School, and another one.
Yeah, Molyneux. That's the same set I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, Molyneux and Estridge over that way, 2 different schools.
Mm-hmm.
One is doing Giant Despair, David and Goliath.
Yes.
And the other one doing the Mummies.
Yes.
And I was amazed at the eloquence of the children. You know, sometimes you listen to the adult group, sometimes they're so drunk you don't even know what they're saying. But Zach has them saying this thing. I mean, we actually understand what this thing is all about. So I want to give credit to Zach and the teachers and the parents, because sometimes we don't want to allow our children to take part in cultural activities, you know. But I can't see them. But from their size, you could see that they're small children and have these long parts to say. So I want to commend Zach and the parents and the children, if they're listening. Big up the children.
For sure.
Indeed.
And big up Zach for thinking about the elderly, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I was really I love the drum and whatever. Zach on the big drum and another one was on the other drum, the kettle drum, as we just say.
Yeah.
Man, the music, the only thing we want is a fifer, though, you know.
Bye.
You still have some children who could play the fife.
Yeah, bye. Fife is a
Yeah,
thing.
man, the fife adds something to the drum, to the music.
For sure. Big
yes,
time.
and you know, the bowl and the mummies and all of that. They're keeping the culture alive. And so I must commend Biff, because he's the director. And they're the ones who organize this thing, where where Zach, I don't have anybody other than Zach, goes to the schools. It is done in Nevis also.
Yeah.
We teach the young children their culture. Because when that is gone, it's gone, you know. And then we won't have anything to define us. So big up again once more to Zach, and happy Christmas to all the people who are listening. And continue to do your bit. All right then, have a good day.
Appreciate you. But yeah, it's a big thing, like the teaching the kids the all sports and folklore and stuff like that.
Important.
Yeah.
That's how we can carry on the legacies. We have to teach them to the kids now. We have to. These are things that's about. I don't understand how they're teaching us about a white man who thief a ship. Come saying kids say he discovered a place that people don't live, and they're teaching us about these kind of cultural things.
Indeed.
These are the things that they're supposed to learn in school, not Christopher Columbus and how he discovered a place that was discovered before him.
Yeah, people live there. I don't know if you could discover it.
You can't. As I can walk in your place and say, I discovered this.
No, like I've been thinking about it. I was saying I wonder if you got some nice houses in certain places of the country. I wonder if I could just walk in and just be like, I discovered this.
Try it and see. Maybe you have the complexion for the protection, but
exactly. I think I'm missing a few.
No, you're missing enough.
I have too much melanin, no?
Yeah, man. Teach the kids about the history.
Probably gotta shave my beard and all that. No, ain't what it.
Teach the kids about this side of history, not just when it's Christmas time, all of them appearing. Teach them throughout the year so they could carry on the legacies of the things that we were taught as kids. That's the only way for us to carry them on. It's fine to have them in museums and these things, but the majority of the kids not getting up on a Saturday to go to the museum, so teach them where they are.
Yeah, but you see, I think part of the thing is that we need to make history come alive. Like, history is one of them subjects, it has to feel like it's alive. It can't just be a bunch of dates and facts.
And books.
Yeah, a bunch of data and facts. Especially when you're talking about your local history, it has to be something that comes alive, where you could go, you could feel, you could be in the place. Like, actually, you got certain places in St. Kitts, I don't tell you already, I just go there and you just feel things, yeah. You just feel things. As a matter of fact, I was watching a random documentary on YouTube
about
the weekend. No, it wasn't about St. Kitts. It was actually about the video was called like a history of slave rebellions, right? And
I couldn't be a slave. I was gonna be a good one.
and the person narrating mentioned St. Kitts as one of the more successful rebellions in the whole Western Hemisphere.
Well, that make a lot of sense,
Right.
to be honest.
Right, and it's like a lot of kids, like I know they learn about the Buckley's Riot in school and things and stuff, but it doesn't feel like it needs to come alive. And I think we also have to recognize it. The history has to be told continually, but also the way it's told needs to evolve based on the demographic that we talking to. So, for instance, why we ain't have a movie about the Buckley's Riot yet?
How can a movie company come in here? Shokapa been trying to do movies for years and I ain't getting man no kind of money, but
Yeah, we need
somebody come in and do it. I'll be like,
somebody can come and do it. I'm telling you,
and
somebody.
we have
can come
people
and do it.
here that could do it.
We need to do a movie about the Buckley's Riot. Like, it need to happen. It need to happen. Government or whoever, you need to do it. And then not only this, but several of these stories, because I think part of the problem too is that if somebody does come, because there's value in the story, right?
Lots.
But if people come and start telling our story, then we can't control the narrative.
No, that could, because we didn't do it.
Right. So we need to be
You know
we need
who
to be one telling our own stories.
You know who we need to talk to about this?
Who?
Mr. Drip.
Huh? Mr. Drip.
Mr. Drip is the do things man. He gonna get it done.
Phone is going crazy. I want to talk to him.
Don't tell him.
Let's see if the person's still there anyway. Good morning, caller. You're live on LNT. What's up?
Good morning, man. How are you?
Morning. We're doing well.
I'm very impressed for you mentioning what it is. I suppose that they're called in Buckley's, but you sounds good. I must admit that. But I like to emphasize the word uprising. I like to. However, you are on track. And one of the reasons why those things don't happen in St. Kitts particular, and I think in the Western Hemisphere, because we don't want to rewrite our history. We don't care about our generation to know what we have been through, our forefathers, etc. Even when the board fell down, they don't even consider putting it down, put it back up. They don't even put it up. They're not even restoring those, what is our natural heritage of these sites. The thing that is so confusing is that they're not ignored, but they don't pay them any attention, and there's no consistent maintenance of them. Look at the old sugar mill. Look at them.
Right.
They don't care. My friend, if history is our heritage, which of course had significantly the largest migration of a population of 15 to 17 million black people left Africa, there never would be anything equal to that. No parallel of that movement, nowhere again in the world. And they don't care or pay attention. You hear these leaders talk about all kind of things. They talk about it in their own interest. Like the laws were made to protect the people in politics. If my father is a commissioner of police when I put on the bench for what I've done wrong, they come and take me up. And it happened before. My friend, you all sound good. I do appreciate the program in the morning. Most definitely, it is sad to see they're not really trying to at least, not necessarily repeat history, but keep it. History is we are. The dates and the year and things what happened significantly of our generation. And it's affecting our population today. I really are thankful for you all having this discussion on the radio this morning. You have a pleasant day and be safe.
Right, man, you do the same,
You
man.
as well, and thank you for calling.
Yeah. But
yeah, we got to fix these things, boy.
Yeah, I think what happens too is a lot of times we underplay the importance and then don't see the ramifications of not actually because I'll tell you something, right? I've said it here on the show in many different like at many different times that I feel like Kittitians are passively aggressive.
We are.
Are aggressively passive, right?
Yeah.
We're aggressively passive. And I think part of that is like the reasons why these portions of our history are told to us is because they really don't want it to inspire behavior moving forward. Yeah?
Boy.
And as far as I can see, they succeed. As far as I can see, they succeed. There's a reason why people stay taking advantage of Haiti.
Yeah.
Why hate it? Like Haiti couldn't be a success.
No, because then that would inspire the rest of the Caribbean.
The rest of the world. The rest of the world. Haiti ain't far from Florida.
No, they swim there.
I understand. So,
I feel like if they really did, if
Haiti being punished for what they did back 400 years ago.
I just about to say till this day.
I mean, no more years ago, but
that's a good guess. But till this day, we still see the ramifications of them just trying to get some type of freedom from people who do not care about them.
No, they're not doing that, you know. Not for that, you know. For successfully winning their independence.
Did they?
Yes, they successfully won their independence, and then they get punished for that.
That's what I mean. For you getting punished for seeking your freedom that is owed to you. How does that work? How are y'all mad at me because I don't want to be owned? Like, how are you mad at human beings for not wanting to be owned?
Like we've seen, and like one of the things that was interesting to me when I was looking at the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
There have been successful uprisings and that resulted in even there was this group of people that used to live in the Florida Everglades,
mm-hmm.
right? The Seminoles, which are like one of the Native American tribes,
mm-hmm.
as well as black people. So they still live together in the Everglades.
Mm-hmm.
And I think at that point, the Spanish had actually owned Florida. So they had literally fought off, hey, the Spanish don't get some licks here.
But the
Spanish don't get some licks here. But anyway, but they don't fight, they fought off the thing, actually got the US government to agree
mm-hmm.
to give them their own state and everything and whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 10 years later, they just come back and was like, yeah, by the way, we changed our minds. Or they come back and say, yeah, constitutionally, we didn't really have the power to do that, so yeah.
I don't know what y'all can do. But.
Right.
So, like, but anyway, speaking of constitutional things, the budget is up next. And we'll be bringing that live. Well, when I say we, I mean WinFM, not me. But.
What about this? You're in the why be the gallery?
I don't know.
Yeah.
The gallery? Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Okay. Well, they're going on. They're down there, hopefully. So they're supposed to be starting at 10. If they're on time, they're not. Well, just stick and stay. They'll hopefully start.
Oh, no. They're not government headquarters. They're doing it from Marriott.
Marriott, yeah.
From Marriott.
Devon actually doing live coverage. Look at our good friend. Look.
Oh, that's what's going on there. Who are you talking to? Who that is?
Looks like Miss Carly and Henry Morton.
Hey, friend of the show.
Yes. So WinFM will be bringing you some live coverage. Look out for that as well with our resident newscaster. That's what he in this aspect is a newscaster. Devon. So look out for all type of things happening today in regards to the budget. Some
things to talk about tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Devon sent us an update.
Well, he did, so you might as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, it was a fun show. Going good so far this week. It's only Tuesday, but it feels like Friday.
Alright, watch you. I don't understand what's happening. I losing track of the days. It might be because like my day start at a certain time and end at some ungodly hours.
Indeed.
And then repeat. So I just kind of losing track of the days.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but it is what it is. It is the time for it. Guys, remember we're still on mission. Make it to 2022.
Indeed.
We're still on mission. Make it to 2022. So we're really hoping that everyone accepts the mission and is successful. Remain vigilant, remain responsible, deal with people with peace, love, and grace, and look out for your fellow man. You understand? Look out for your fellow man. Yesterday, walking across the road, he had this elder, like a lady. She was trying to cross the road, but every time she'd look to step off, I can't come in. And in the defense of the drivers, like, it was just that she takes so long to make the movement that I don't think a lot of the drivers recognize that she was actually trying to cross the road.
Oh, I see.
Right, so yeah, I just went and kind of helped her cross the road and thing. And all the woman tell me is, thanks you here. Body feel so good.
You know.
Hey, is them little things, you know, Jade?
Yes, she add on the you here, you know. It's because
Hey, when the old people add on the you here.
it's because she works with the rest of them, you know. So the rest of y'all terrible.
I'm the nice one.
Yes.
I like being the nice one.
That means because I don't know right now with the rest of them, they see me and they ain't even trying to stop.
I'm generally a nice guy.
Mm-hmm. You are.
I'm generally a nice guy. But yeah, guys, look out for your fellow man. Yeah, just live good with people, man.
Mm-hmm.
Live good with people. But whether you listen to us on Facebook, YouTube, or with Media SKN's website, or you even check us out on your radio at 98.9 FM, just want you to know that we appreciate you so much. We appreciate all the callers that call in. We appreciate everybody that that come in on the live. Hey, watch it. If y'all listen on the radio, y'all missing the Jiggy live, eh?
I'd say you talk to them, you know. I'd say you tell her you hop on YouTube or hop on Facebook.
Yeah,
you
they
have
live Jiggy.
options.
There's a whole big family over there.
Yeah, and you can actually see us and see the antics.
Yeah, but
They hit different when you're watching live.
Yeah, Jade, you're walking by. You're walking. But but yeah, guys, it's been a pleasure. We're gonna be back here tomorrow,
Yes.
same time, same place.
Indeed.
So make sure you come and join us. But remember to spend more time living your content than posting it. And you can't be everybody's cup of tea because you is not a mug. See you guys tomorrow.
Let's look to the Lord in prayer. Yesterday was history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. Yesterday was a past paper, tomorrow is a question paper, today is a newspaper. Father, we thank you for this awesome day. We thank you, dear God, that you has given us yet a fresh 24/7, 86,400 seconds. We pray, dear God, that we will use it wisely to your glory and to your precious honor. We recognize, dear God, that without you, life has no purpose, and without purpose, life has no meaning, and without meaning, life is insignificant. And so on this glorious day, dear God, that you has given us, we ask, dear God, for your favor. We ask, dear God, for your mercy. We ask for your protection. We ask for your guidance. We ask for your direction. We pray, dear God, specifically for our Prime Minister, dear God, and his cabinet. We pray specifically, dear God, to our opposition leaders. We pray, dear God, for all of our political leaders, dear God, that they will allow you, dear God, to guide them as, oh God, their supreme being. I pray, dear God, that you will be their supreme guide. I pray, dear God, that you will be their protector every single day. I pray, dear God, that you will recognize, dear God, without you life has no meaning. I pray, dear God, that they will trust you today, and I pray that you will have your way in their lives today. I come against every plan of the enemy that is erected against this nation, dear God. I come against political barriers, dear God, that will bring down, dear God, our nation. I pray, dear God, that there will be love in the heart of every politician. I pray, dear God, in the name of Jesus, that you will perform a spiritual surgery, dear God, on the heart of all your leaders, and take out the stony heart, every heart, dear God, that is not of you, every stony heart, dear God, of unforgiveness, every stony heart of maliciousness, every stony heart of hatred, dear God. I pray that you will give them a heart of flesh, a heart of love, oh God, that will reflect the national anthem, a land of beauty, a country where peace abound. Oh God, I pray that peace will abound in the heart of your leaders, dear God. Peace abound in our country, oh God, and our children stand free. Father, we pray in the name of Jesus, and this national budget day, dear God, that you will, oh God, have your divine way. Whatever plans is on the table, you remind us, dear God, that many are the plans in a man's heart, but it's your purpose that really prevails at the end of the day. And so, dear God, I pray, dear God, for a healthy discussion, dear God. I pray, dear God, for a healthy negotiation, oh God, on this budget day. I pray, dear God, that they will respect, dear God, one another and know who they are and whose they are as representatives of this nation. I pray, dear God, for the Speaker of the House, that they will respect, dear God, the Speaker of the House. I pray, dear God, your guidance, your direction, and covering hovering over this place, dear God. I pray that you will keep St. Kitts and Nevis, dear God. Touch, dear God, our borders. Keep our borders safe. Protect our people, dear God. We pray, dear God, that you will have your divine way, dear God. And this day number 348. After 348 days, you've still been merciful to us with 17 more days that is left in 2021. But oh God, on this budget day, day number 348, we dedicate it to you, dear God, and we ask, dear God, that you will have your divine way as we come to a close of 2021 and embark upon 2022. May you give us, dear God, a heart like thine, that at the end of the day, you get all the praise and all the glory in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. God bless.
Thank you, Pastor Dr. Philip Webb of the Church of God of Prophecy, who would have represented the Evangelical Association here for this budget sitting. Please be seated.
Confirmation of minutes.
There are no minutes.
Messages from the Governor General.
There are no messages from the Governor General.
Announcements by the Speaker.
Honorable members, specially invited guests, listening, viewing audiences throughout St. Kitts Nevis and the wider world, welcome to the budget debate for the 2022 budget. Each and every year we gather around this time to debate the estimates and revenues, and we do this in accordance with our Constitution, which stipulates that within 60 days of the end of the financial year, that government must meet and discuss and debate estimates and revenue collection. And so, in accordance with that stipulation, we are gathered here today. I would hope that, given what we heard as a prayer this morning, that it will serve to inspire us and cause us to reflect on the past year and what is to come for the new year, and that we would not take the prayer as given this morning as just another prayer. I believe it touched not just we who are gathered here, but the wider nation. Thank you.
Presentation of reports, presentation of papers and reports from committees.
Mr. Speaker, with your leave, sir, I rise to present a number of, the report of the Director of Audit on the accounts of the government for 2022. And I would just want to read an important aspect of that report. Perhaps the most important paragraph in an auditor's report is really the opinion. You set the basis for this in that the Director of Audit is required by law, by the Constitution, and by the law, the Audit Act, Chapter 20.01, which states that the Director of Audit shall submit an annual report to the Minister here being the Minister of Finance, for transmission to the National Assembly on the work of his office, on the results of his examination of the annual accounts, and whether, in carrying out his duties, he received all the information, reports, and explanations required. The Director of Audit is a forensic auditor, and she concludes, Mr. Speaker, having examined the financial accounts, I quote, "I have audited the public accounts of the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, which comprise the statement of financial assets and liabilities as at December 31st, 2020, the statement of revenue and expenditure, the statement of cash receipts and payments, the statements of comparison of budget and actual amounts, and the notes to the financial statements, including the accounting policies." She goes on, "In my opinion, the financial statements and notes presented in the public accounts present fairly, in all material respects, the financial position of the government of St. Kitts and Nevis as at the 31st December 2020. In other words, we would say that the auditor has delivered a clean report regarding the financial accounts and all the other documentation submitted therewith for the year ended 31st December 2020. In keeping with our commitment to good governance, I am pleased to be able to lay this on the table of the Honorable.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister, Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, with your leave, at this time I want to present the draft estimates for 2022 and to thank you. In your introductory remarks, you did outline again the legislative basis on which these are to be presented. 60 days from the start of the new financial year. So if we begin to count, we recognize, as we have been doing perhaps for the last 7 years or so, we have always brought these estimates to the Parliament way in advance of the legislative deadline. Again, this is further evidence of our commitment to good governance. And in this regard, the draft estimates are for the year 2022, Volume 1, and the draft estimates for the year 2022, Volume 2. They set out details regarding the expenditure of the government, every ministry, every department. I take pleasure again as part of the continual commitment to the good governance agenda to lay these on the table of the Honorable House.
Thank you again, Honorable Prime Minister. Next item, please.
Motion for the approval of the estimates of expenditure.
Mr. Speaker, with your leave, I rise basically to submit the motion for the approval of the estimates which are outlined largely in the documents I've just laid on the table of the Honorable House. I am pleased to once again present my team Unity Government's proposals for another fiscal year, in this particular case, the fiscal year 2022. This time our proposals are for fiscal year 2022. For the most part, we successfully confronted the challenges encountered during the course of the year, and we intend to continue to steer the ship of state to a stronger recovery. As indicated in the draft estimates, my government proposes to continue many of the good programs that are currently ongoing and to introduce new ones for the benefit of our people. As is customary, Volume 1 provides the details of the government expenditure, revenue plans, etc., associated with the various line ministries. The government has worked hard, Mr. Speaker, to ensure that the necessary resources could be provided to maintain the delivery of public services. In this regard, we are proposing the allocation of $952.2 million, nearly $1 billion, Mr. Speaker, to support recurrent and capital expenditure, as well as to cover our principal payments in 2022. We therefore recommend the following allocations, which represent our proposals for both recurrent capital expenditure and net lending and principal payments. For the Governor General, we have provided $1,783,536. For the working of the Parliament, $1,972,518. I repeat, $1,972,518. The Audit Office, $1,272,065. Justice and Legal Affairs, $340,320. The Office of the Prime Minister, $110,562,437. National Security is allocated $80,131,063. The Ministry of International Trade, Industry, Commerce, and Consumer Affairs, $5,300,000.